Hey everyone, and welcome on back to Decidedly Vanilla. It's been a few weeks since we've been over here because I have been so busy on vacation and just work has been crazy and all that other stuff, so I haven't really been able to get on here. I've been preferring to focus our efforts for videos on the Building with Whip series because you guys seem to enjoy that one a little bit more. There seems to be a lot of people who prefer that over the old multiplayer Decidedly Vanilla, which is kind of interesting because I feel like a lot of people prefer watching SMPs. I guess I got the audience that likes the old single player environment. Anyways, to start this off, we are currently using Jappas' new textures, the base data pack that he released out. We're gonna go ahead and use those in this series. I want to be able to make this look a little bit different than the Building with Whip world so that I can have like a different sense of what's going on and things like that. And helps them feel more separate instead of me coming over here and feeling like, well, I just don't have the resources here that I have over in the other world. So we're in the full new stuff. We got all of our resources in here. We got a bunch of gravel. We got a bunch of sand. We got a bunch of dark oak wood, a bunch of cobble, all of this good stuff. Dirt, grass for days, more stone stuff, more stone stuff, more stone stuff, and extra stuff. Lots of extra stuff, ink sacks, etc. Lots of more stone stuff. And hey, look, more of everything, random things all over. But these are all of our items for the last place. These are our 4 shulker bucks that we got, and we got our little backpack right here, which I freaking love. If you guys need somewhere to store your items, definitely get a backpack. They are the best things ever. I wish you could just click here and open it without placing it on the ground, but that is not just pure old Minecraft, so that's not going to be possible. Let's see, how much stone do we have over here? I want to go ahead and do boop, 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 grab all of this stuff, turn it into stone bricks. And what we're going to be working on today, we're going to go out and grab a bunch of the cobblestoney stuff too. And let's do another stack of stone bricks right there. So we can do that. And then I want to go ahead and do I want to grab some stone? Let's do a stack of stone and turn you all into stone slabs here. So I want to go ahead and make like, I don't know, let's see, let's do 15 of those guys right there. Gives us basically a stack. We can go ahead and do 10 of that. That'll give us another stack of that stuff. I keep trying to middle mouse click to make it all come down here and appear in the line, but we don't have that on single player or on the multiplayer servers like I have the mouse tweaks just to make little bits of improvements here and there. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that puts us right there, which would be fine because that would put the last one right on the corner. So that does line up perfectly. Then this guy is going to come right here, and we're going 1, 2, 3, and bam, like that, which actually, what would we do if we did that? Yeah, okay, so that does line up perfectly there as well. I want to basically go ahead and kind of work on getting the wall decorated out over here so we can get little bits of detail stuff going on. This right here, we need to go ahead and get one of you right like this. And then the last one's going to go right here. I think the weirdest part about using these new textures is how blue the weapons are. And not that it's anything different, just in our vanilla stuff that we have, I turned the enchantment thing to red. And for some reason, going back to the blue, it's like totally tripping me out. So we're going to go ahead and bring this up. This is 3 high right now. We're going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I think that'll be a good height. Do we want to go up more? You know what? For good measure, let's just do it. Let's go 12, 13. We'll go up 13 high. I'm going to go ahead and bring this wall up here real fast. I'll be right back with you guys. All right, welcome back. So we got our 2 little windows in right up there. They should be centered on what we're on here. So we can go ahead and bring this guy. This is pretty much going to go all the way up to the top. All 3 of these pillars right here. This is going to be pretty similar style to how we did the castle over in our single player world, Castle Bleak Rock. We're going to do very similar stuff here, just kind of how we're going to bring in these walls and make the flat walls not so flat and boring. So we're going to go ahead and bring these guys up here on this side. That's going to hurt a lot. We can go ahead and bring you up as well. We're probably going to bring in some polished andesite in the end just to make it a little bit more interesting, but we can go ahead and bring all this stuff up right there. And that should be looking pretty good now. It adds just that extra little bit of detail. Then what we did previously was we would come up to, like, say our first floor. Where would the roof be? So the roof is actually, so we're gonna have just to show you guys what we did on this side over here. I want the entrances to come up to right here, so it's a little bit of like a raised entryway. Then you're gonna come in here, and the ceiling is gonna be up at that top block right there. That's gonna be the floor for the next floor. So we'll do that as a ceiling or a half slab down, just kind of in that general area, just to give ourselves some area down here for like a royal gathering area or something like that. Just a vaulted ceiling, something cool to work with. So this guy right over here, though, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to go ahead and do like this. And then bam, then we can go ahead and just bring this all the way down to here. And it should be looking pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and do right to there, I think it is. Let's see, right like that. We can go ahead and get rid of these grass blocks right there. I'll fix that stuff later. So that gives us kind of this jumped out area right here. Then what we're going to do is basically right below where that stair was, we're going to come here and make this wall too thick down at the base, just to give us a little bit more room to make some detail-y bits and add some extra cool stuff going on right there. I think that's looking pretty good. Something like that. Then down here, what we're going to do for the last step is bam, 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 and just bring these down from 3. The stairs will be 3 high, and then we're going to bring just stone brick down to the floor. So something like that. That should be looking pretty good. Then down here, we can go ahead and just kind of, as extra detail bits, bring in this kind of stuff. So what we can go ahead and do now and add in extra bits of detail is jumping up to the top of this guy right here. We can go ahead and just fill these blocks back in like this. We're going to go ahead and bring our stone slab, stone slab, stone slab like this, just to create these cool little entry arch areas like this, which will hopefully turn out to be pretty nice. Then we don't have any cobblestone walls on us right now. But what we want to do right here is do a stone brick upside down like that to kind of help it create a little bit of an open entryway. And then we're going to do 2 bits of stained glass right there. What we do need, though, is we need to get some polished andesite here real quick. So we can go down here and make some of this stuff up. I'm trying to work through this more with you guys instead of doing it on my own, because I feel like this is a cool way of making this series a little bit more unique than what we have going on over in the vanilla world, just because, oh, I want that polished andesite. I don't want to put it away. What does polished andesite look? That's not that bad looking. I might put that over into our single player pack. I didn't even think about looking at the polished andesite or the andesites in general. But yeah, so we got this kind of setup going on right here. We want to have this 2 high, then at the top of that 2 high bit, we're going to be placing that in right there. You guys will see this will kind of make a general area for what a window would fit in. Yeah. That's looking pretty good. We do need to come back in and apply some texture variation, which I have no idea how we're going to do that right now with all this new stuff. I do want to go ahead and try something here real quick. Get in a crafting table out, make up some that's going to be a lot of cobblestone walls. Let's do just a stack of them. That'll be fine. So we can go with these guys right here. We got our walls. I want to see what it would look like if we kind of brought these out like this. Just again, adding extra little bits of depth and detail to this build, I think will really, really help it out in the long run. We got to be able to add in a lot of different variation and just color and things like that, and just the different shades of gray. If everything is all cobblestone or everything is all just one color of gray, it's going to look very, very ugly. Especially this new cobblestone does not look that great tiled. It kind of looks like fish scales if there's a lot of it around, which is a little concerning. Hey, that's my face. There we go. But yeah, so this is looking pretty good. We got new stakes, the new item textures for the stakes. That roof really bugs me, but that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. So we can go ahead and throw this guy in right there, right like that, and then we can throw our polished andesite up at the top, and this should start to look pretty cool. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Let me go ahead and, what do we want to throw in here for texture variation? I have no idea how this is going to work with just vanilla stuff, or not vanilla stuff, with the new default stuff. I haven't messed around with it at all. I want to go ahead and try some gravel. Do we have any more andesite? Dude, that's gravel. Let's go ahead and bring out this andesite. I don't know if we have a whole lot of the stuff. There's a little bit more in there. I've heard people say that it's a little too green to work with, though, so I'm kind of concerned. I do want to try the gravel, though. I think gravel could be a cool touch for what we can add in here. Maybe we need to go do some mining and get some andesite, but we can do that later. You know what? We don't have any more. Let's just go ahead and work with what we got, though. So I want to go ahead and bring in some andesite and some gravel, and the gravel I think will look pretty good. Yeah, that's going to look really good. What's the andesite? That's a little greeny, paley green almost. But let's go ahead and try and add this in here at the base and kind of see what it looks like if it works as like a darker block. It's almost like lighter than cobblestone now. That's a little weird. Did we grab stone? We did grab stone. So we have that guy right there to work with. What if we do a little bit of you? Just kind of adding a little bit extra bits of variation in here. Just trying to get those extra details in so it can look a little bit more alive. What if we added like a little stone right down there? Can we be super fast? Oh, nope. It's a server. You can't do that on servers. That's right. So we can go ahead and throw that gravel back in up there. That's the problem with working in gravel at the top. But yeah, something like that. It looks, I don't like that andesite in there. That andesite just looks so messy. I'm not a fan of this new andesite. I think I'm not liking it. I don't think I'm enjoying it. I think that works a little bit better for us. If we go ahead and just maybe even add like a little stone bit right there and do another gravel bit right there, I think that looks a lot better. The andesite just looks weird. It's like too green. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Does that look good, or should we try incorporating this andesite in? Yeah, I keep falling down over here. Should we try incorporating andesite into it? I'm not too sure on this one. But we can go ahead for now and just do like bam, 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 and then grab a gravel and do boop, boop, boop right there, and place all that good stuff down. And then let's see, can we do like another little one right in there? Yeah, I think this is going to be a lot better in the long run. I think this is the way we'll do it. So what we do have though is this polished andesite does look pretty good. I want to try adding it in areas like this, just kind of like bam and bam and bam. So that gives it kind of a little bit of extra oomph right underneath the stair. It really helps it make it look a little bit stronger. Polished andesite is a great block for using to make areas look more like tougher, stronger, tougher, whatever you want it to be. I think it's a great way to go about doing it. I think though, this is a pretty good idea of what we want to be looking at or looking like for the rest of this build though. I think it's going to be an okay way of doing it. What we can do is bring this guy down. I don't think we're going to build this whole tower yet today because I don't really know what we're going to do with it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and bring up the tower all the way up to where we're at on the height-wise for the other stuff, just so it can all be in line, and we can go ahead and work on detailing out the rest of this build. So let me go ahead and get this tower brought up, guys, and I'll be back with you. All right, guys, welcome back. So we are on top of the wall right now, and the tower is brought up, and I also brought up this line over here just so we could do a little bit more work. I went ahead at the top of this guy also and did a polished andesite and then some upside down stone brick stairs on top of those, and I want to go ahead and try bringing it in cobblestone walls like this and see what that will look like. We could go ahead and do this, throw a nether brick fence on top and then a iron bar on top of it to make it totally look like what we used to have, but I'm thinking for right now we'll go ahead and leave it. So the way I wanted to do this roof here was really similar again to how we did the old ones. I know, right? Wow, totally new ideas, innovation, much. Yeah, wow. So we're gonna go ahead and do something like this right here, and this guy is gonna be bam, and then actually, this is on the very corner, isn't it? Yeah, so that will be one of you, and then one of you, and then we're going to do bam, bam, and then it's going to be basically polished andesite and a stone brick stair, and we're going to basically be bringing this all the way up to a point at the top, which hopefully is an odd number, because that would be annoying having to redo all of this, but I think we should be good. So we can do bam, and bam, and bam, 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 bam. I think we're gonna be good. So we can do that, and then we can do right here, bam, and bam. And here in the middle, to make it a little bit more interesting at the very, very top, I wanna go ahead and do these upside down stairs again, just again to give it a little bit of detail and a little bit extra, like pizzazz, I guess you could call it. I don't really know. But we're gonna go ahead and do that, and we're gonna go ahead and add you to the top. And that should be looking pretty cool. Let's see, how's that look? Maybe we actually, ooh, what if we went and just did all of these upside down? Let's go ahead and try switching this side to upside down, and we'll switch then we'll leave the other side, then we'll go down to the bottom, take a look, and see what it looks like in the end, because this could look pretty cool with all of them upside down. I think that's kind of a style sausage. No, he did not do anything even close to similar to that, but that's fine. I was trying to think of like a style that the town kind of had set up with it already, but I guess there isn't really one for something similar to what we're doing here. Like it's similar block palette, but style-wise, not so much. Let's go ahead and jump down here and see what it's looking like here real fast. You can land right on the tree right here, get our beacon effects. Ooh, that is looking pretty good. I like the extra details on that side. I think that side's gonna be a much, much better route to go with. So let me go ahead and swap those guys on the far side over to it, and I'll be right back. You know, we probably could have just come over here to take a look at it instead of going all the way down to the ground, but I like this. I think it's gonna be pretty cool once we get it all done. You guys can see here, I also went ahead and threw this, and I think I did that before last time, I just didn't mention it. It's polished andesite, then a stone slab with a stone thing on top of it. What I wanna go ahead and do now is start messing around with what this roof's gonna look like. Of course, I don't have any wood on me, but I was thinking, because we're in a dark oak forest over here, we just go ahead and do like a dark oak roof. and have the stair blocks on the polished andesite level, and I think that could look pretty cool. So let's go ahead and grab some of these guys right down here. Let's see, what can we go ahead and throw away here real fast? Let's just go ahead and get rid of all that junk. Then we can go ahead and do get a bunch of dark oak there. We're gonna turn this whole thing into stairs. And then we're gonna go ahead and just grab another stack of the wood and do like that. That should be great. And let's see here. We still have rockets, so we're good to go. Let me go ahead and get on top. I'll be right back. Okay, we are on top. For some reason, elytra flying on a server is a massive pain in the butt for me. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and take these planks all the way across like this and bring it all the way to the end right here. And then on top of this is basically gonna be dark oak stairs going straight across here like this. And then we can go ahead and do again the dark oak, the planks going straight back across here. And I just want to basically get this half of it done so we can kind of see what it's going to look like from the top. And I think it'll look pretty good. Basically, the goal of this episode is trying to see what it's going to look like if we kind of work on this side. Because like I've said before, I've never worked with these textures before. I don't really know how it's going to turn out in the end, but it could be pretty cool. I'm hoping that these textures actually do something pretty cool. But yeah, I kind of like this wood. I gotta say, I'm kind of feeling the wood right now. I do enjoy it. So what I was thinking up here was we can go ahead and do 3 like that, then 3 going this way. So it's still mob proof is basically the idea. So we have 3, 3, and 3, and that'll allow us, and then we have 2 left. Of course, it's not gonna be even number, of course. But that should be fine for now. That's a good way of us being able to see what the general idea is going to look like. So we can go ahead and fly on down here. I like this. I like this a lot. Let me go ahead and get the texture variation up there, guys, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, welcome back. So we're going to finish this episode off here real quick with this pretty cool looking place. So we got that dark roof up there with the dark oak logs, and I decided to complement that and go with black stained glass right there in the middle. We got the texture variation done going all the way up, and I like the cobble gravelly stone into more of a stone gravel then cobble focus at the top, if that makes sense. So you see down here, there's a bunch more cobble that moves into a bunch more stone and gravel. And I think that's actually a really cool look with this new texture pack that we got going on here. The new Minecraft textures coming in. I think this dividing part right there in the middle actually helps it out a bunch. I think the glass at the top is actually pretty cool. And oh my gosh, I haven't seen trapdoors like these in freaking months. I think it's been about a year. Yeah, because we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of our survival series, and I think I changed that texture for the trapdoor in the 2nd episode. So yeah, this is pretty much going to have to do it for today's episode, as I am way out of time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about our decision here to be using the new textures and going with these kind of more new ones. I guess, yeah, just the new ones that Minecraft is going to be using later on. I think we might do an episode where, oh my gosh, that's a creeper, get away. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not back. Look at you, Mr. Creeper. Get off my mountain. Get off my mountain. You fly. Yeah, get out of here. All right, that's good. Yep, we're back to peaceful, back to chill. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys are enjoying where we're taking this decidedly vanilla series, making it a little bit more different than what we have going on with our single player world by bringing in the new texture pack and all that stuff. And we'll be having some other new changes coming up here very soon. And we got a zombie, got to go beat him off the side of the mountain. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy. He didn't even last 1 hit. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So I'll catch you on the flip side.